Hello everybody, this is Kyrix, and welcome to more Let's Play Harvest Moon Back to Nature. She gave me a cake, because she's a sweetheart. Anyway, you should hear me psyching myself. I'm like, okay, just 3 more, Kyrix, just 3 more. Like I'm on hour 19 of a fucking 24-hour telethon, and I just want to go to bed. You know? Instead of just, how long have these been going for? Give me a second here. Let me just take a look-see. Last episode, these are down to like a half an hour. You'd think they were back to their old 2-hour and 45-minute runtime with the way I'm treating them, but... It's just that winter wears me out. This game, for some reason, wears me out. And I just haven't been sleeping much the past couple days, because I've been out constantly. Like Monday, I had to go to Social Security, then I had a job interview, then I had the barbecue down in fucking Largo, which involved a ride back home. And then yesterday, I was sleeping off the ride back home because I didn't get home till after midnight. And then I slept all the way to the tournament, up until when I left for the tournament, and then I came home a bit late and was exhausted. And yeah, I'm just kind of worn out. It's been a tiring couple days for me. And for those of you who are hearing this and for some reason don't know why I'm so exhausted after this, I don't own a car. I'm on a bike. These hour-and-a-half trips involve me pumping my legs to get places. You know, it's not like, oh god, just sitting in this car listening to the radio for an hour and a half is horrible. You know, try it when you are the motor. Plus, when you're in a car and you hit the fucking curb, or hit the gutter, you bump. When you're in a bike, you fucking roll. And that's what I did. I'm still waiting for the self-driving cars. I'm waiting for that technology. When that becomes a thing, I will make a real effort, about 10 years later, to buy one. Why 10 years later? Because there's no fucking way in hell I'll be able to afford them until they've been on the market for a decade. But that's when I will make the effort to get a vehicle of some sort, a car. It's just, I don't have a lot of money, I can't really afford fuel, but if I can get a self-driving car, because I really don't trust myself. Even if I got my license, I don't trust myself because I barely pay attention on the bike. You know? I would be lethal, dangerous if not lethal, in a car. But if the car drives itself and it's got sensors to stop for people and animals and curbs, and I could just set it with my GPS, that's a different story entirely. I would get one of those. I would love to have one of those. It would cut all my errands down by a sizable amount. But we'll see. Maybe someday soon. Definitely someday in my lifetime. We already have them to an extent. We have them like computer cars and remote control real cars where people have like a fucking GPS tracker on it and they're controlling it with a fucking RC remote the size of a PlayStation, really. So they do exist. They're just not, let's call it publicly marketable yet, you know? The tech just isn't quite super reliable, and we just don't have them released yet, but mark my words, within the decade, we will have fucking electric/hybrid electric self-driving cars. We're not talking like jets and, oh, in the future we're all gonna have flying cars. But we're at the point where, self-driving cars are technology that we possess. Whether we implement it or not, that's another story. But we do possess it. It can be a thing. It will be a thing soon. We're already halfway there. I mean, we've got self-parking cars. We've got cars that'll slam on their own brakes if they detect something. We're not that far off. It's fucking baby steps, man. I mean, if you want to get technical, the concept of the Wiimote, was pretty much pioneered back in the days of VR with the motion sensors and shit. You know. Want to talk about wireless controllers, which are the standard now. I never thought I would see the day when wireless was the standard. Wireless controllers went at least as far back as the old NES system. I used to have a pair. And they were garbage because you had to be within a certain radius of the thing, pointed at it, and you had to have batteries, and these things ate batteries like crazy, especially if you forgot to turn them off. And as I recall, the NES ones did not have a light to tell you that they were on. So if you weren't used to it and you set your controller down and thought it was off and it wasn't, it's dead the next time you want to play. So yeah, wireless controllers are a thing now. I'm holding one. I have several in my possession right now. You know, I've got one in my hands and 4 more in my house. And that's just how things are now. I mean, the idea of a wired PS3 controller is just silly. They exist. I technically kind of have one. Like, I think my Logitech controller will work that way if I wanted it to. I don't need you to be open for business. I just need to be open so I can give Duke his birthday booze. Happy birthday, Mr. Duke. I try to be. I may be apathetic, but that doesn't mean I can't be nice. Also, apparently, fuck Juan. Because I'm out of fish, and I don't feel like fishing for fish. But Juan's birthday will be the 19th. Also, apparently fuck Mary, because I don't feel like digging out truffle rice. That's probably what that truffle was in the fridge for. Oh well. Mary's birthday is winter 20th, and I don't care about either of them. Because I'm done doing business with Juan, he's kind of a bitch to nail down, and I never really liked Mary. Ah, get another one of these. That simplifies shit, doesn't it? Everything should be fine as long as, you know, we don't get 2 or 3 of those in a row. At this point, we're just basically going through the motions. Feed damn critters. Still have the indestructible hothouse. A little sad about that, actually. Oh, I absolutely adore the way the backpack works in Stardew Valley, where anything of the same quality just fits in the same slot, unless it's big things like scarecrows, you know. Like this chicken feed, I could have 999 chicken feed in my backpack at all times and just have it. And likewise, I wouldn't have to grab it, put it away, grab it, put it away, grab it, put it away. I could just grab. So I could, if this were Stardew Valley, the fields that I have, I could harvest them in their entirety within a couple minutes, like 2 minutes. You know, within an hour of game time, probably. And I could hold the entire field's worth of crops, too. Just make them all like turnips or something that only come up once. And even make it, or like the hothouse, for example, make it so that every single square is covered and watered. And just have the whole damn thing, you know? Okay, so yeah, this week, which would have had 2 extra birthdays at the end, will not, because fuck them. I don't feel like dealing with it. I'm kind of cranky right now. I'm a little tired. And I would take a break after this and go to sleep, but if I do, I will not finish these. I will find a way to put them off. So if I don't plow through these all in basically one sitting, it will not get done. That's the reason why these things are getting done today and not last week. Because I did an episode, oh, I think I'll take a nap. And when I woke up, I didn't want to do it anymore. You know, that's just kind of how I work. It's not so much that I'm taking a nap because I'm tired. I'm taking a nap to have an excuse to get out of this. Because a couple times, like, oh, I'm going to take a nap, lay down, oh, I'm not sleepy at all. Should I do more Harvest Moon? Fuck that, I'm taking a nap. I do need a nap, though. Getting sleepy. Oh, well. I will put off this week in Kyrix, though. I'm going to put it off till later tonight. Probably after my nap. I'm glad that I finally got these fucking episodes down to half an hour, though. That's nice. That's really nice. So take a nap, get caught up with some of the shit that Team 4 Star is doing. They're doing Legacy of Goku. That's another thing. I want to do Legacy of Goku 2 as well. And I would have started it, but I know if I do, that's just one more thing to interfere with Harvest Moon. So I've literally put everything else I do on hold until I finish this. I'm using this game to hold my channel hostage. I am holding my channel hostage from myself until I finish this game. To the point where I even, like I said, I'm doing this before recording this week in Kyrix. I was going to do it the other way around. I'm like, nope, got to do Harvest Moon or else I'm just going to keep putting it off. And this is, I believe, episode 50, which means there's no excuse. There are 2 more episodes after this. And one of them's only technically a half episode. Because I think we get to Wednesday, and then the year is over, and then I just kind of go through the credits and shit. Maybe. I don't know how this game works. I don't know if there are credits. Maybe I gotta put in a password to see the credits. I don't fucking know. I've never done it. And I gotta say, I'm getting a little excited to see. Lord knows I certainly earned it. Yup. Critter happiness does work it. But fuck it, 50%. I'm still over half. And I'm married with a kid. I don't think that it's gonna fucking fail me. Considering I single-handedly am the economy of this town, or at least I was last year. Not so much anymore. Start with the cows today, just to mix things up. I'm about to say I don't know why I start with the chickens, but yes, I do know why I start with the chickens. Because the chickens are on the way to the fish pond. And I used to start every morning with the fish pond so I didn't forget. And I'm still in that habit. Chicken time, chicken time. I don't know, I don't buy that statistic. I'm watching, every time you hear me say something that's a complete non sequitur, half the time it has something to do with the TV, half the time it's just me being weird. But it's like, a break-in occurs every 18 seconds. I really doubt that. I have no doubt that a lot of times break-ins do occur. But every 18 seconds, I fucking doubt that. I fucking doubt that, let's see here. I'm gonna do some math just to extend this a little bit. Let's take a look at the previous episode, episode 49. Nope, not clock. Episode 49, according to this, was 30 minutes and 25 seconds long. Which means that, by that metric, In the time it takes you to watch episode 49, 101.38 repeating break-ins occurred. That's one break-in for every Dalmatian, people. And if you don't get that joke, you need to watch more fucking Disney movies. But, yeah, I sincerely doubt that in the span of one of my episodes, 101 people got their homes or vehicles broken into. It just seems weird to me. Especially, and it certainly isn't per area, because otherwise I would live in a hellhole. We all would, really. I mean, let's just check a thing real quick here. That's essentially 4,800 break-ins a day. Let's adjust that. Standard year. 1,752,000 break-ins. No, I'm sorry. We are not that fucking crime-riddled. And if we are, why do we even bother with cops or security systems? I'm sure it varies from day to day. You know, and maybe they took like a really crime-riddled part of one city for its statistics and like, well, if you factor it out, that factors into 1 for every 18 seconds this month. But still, that's no, I really don't foresee that, because I know literally one person I know in person one person who's ever been robbed, much less broken into. And I think they picked his locks. I don't know if that counts as a break-in or just a robbery. But almost done with this one, then just 2 more left. God, I wish my first winter passed this fucking quickly. And the second one. I hate winter in this game. I always start out excited for winter, like, oh, I'm gonna get so much done. And then the second week ends, I'm like, wow, I'm all done. Can we be back in spring now so shit can happen? You know, I kind of gotta say, I really think that cows and sheep are a waste of money in the game. Because chickens can get you so much more. Oh, sorry, Willow. Because you gotta figure, you only need 1 chicken to get 10. And you didn't even have to buy that chicken, we've proven that. All you gotta do is be friends with Popuri. And she will give you an egg to hatch your very first chicken. And then later on, you can get more chickens from Rick, you know. And you don't need to do shit to chickens, just feed them and their hearts go up. So anyway, we're going to end here. You know, I think I'm going to go against what I said and actually take that nap, because now I'm getting painfully drowsy. So see you all next time, everyone. Bye-bye.